Hi everyone and welcome back to our channel. This time we are bringing you to Sentosa Island, which is an incredibly easy day trip off Singapore's southern coast. It is connected to the city by road, by cable car, and by monorail. If you're going to take the monorail, then you have to take it at VivoCity, and then you get to stop at a couple of places on the island. Good morning! We are on Sentosa Island this morning. We took the free monorail express from Harbourfront, and we arrived at Beach Station. Normally the monorail express costs $4 per person, but it's free until the end of this month. We arrived pretty early that morning and we didn't have a specific plan, so we started walking in the area around Beach Station, the Ola Beach Club, and Siloso Beach. We also knew there were going to be rain showers in the afternoon, so we wanted to enjoy this place before it started raining. As you can see, the weather was really glorious that morning, but it wasn't the case later on. Yeah, I think there's some coconuts up there. So you can see the cable cars up there, and so there's two lines. I think there's the Sentosa cable car line and then the Faber line, and out in the distance you have all these commercial boats. So we just visited Siloso Beach, but apparently the #1 beach that you have to visit here is called Palawan Beach, and so you can take a free shuttle bus to get there.
Right here for Mega Adventure ticketing counters. Southernmost point of continental Asia.
So this is Palawan Beach, and you have people swimming, more commercial boats on this side, and the suspension bridge over there is like one of the iconic sites, I think, of Sentosa Island. Now, I'm gonna try to go on the bridge because you see quite a few people over there. I was gonna go to the bridge, but who is hanging out here at the bus stop? It's the peacock. And the peacock needs to cross the street. After stalking our friend the peacock, we headed towards the floating bridge at Palawan Beach. This bridge is a popular spot for pictures and you'll see plenty on social media, but most importantly, it connects Palawan Beach to the southernmost point of continental Asia. After this short visit, we took some time to relax, get our feet wet, and enjoy the nice winds in this extremely humid country. As you can see on this map, Siloso Beach and Palawan Beach are on the western part of Sentosa Island, but Sentosa Island has way more to offer, so we headed towards another part of the island. We took the bus and headed towards Sentosa Cove. So Sentosa Cove is an interesting place because it is way more residential than the rest of the island. There's tons of oceanfront villas, waterfront bungalows, tons of mansions, and upscale condos. Looking back now, I think we could have skipped this part of our day trip, but it was nice to see where the rich and powerful live in Sentosa. Now the unfortunate part in this video is that I didn't realize that my microphone stopped working at some point. So here are the clips that I took. I don't remember what I was trying to say, but I do remember thinking that the restaurants in this part of the island were quite expensive and nothing too exciting, so we actually left to get lunch somewhere else. It was then time to grab some lunch, so we took the monorail back to VivoCity and visited the food court called Food Republic. We picked a plate of mala xiangguo, roughly translated as spicy stir-fried hot pot. Somehow, we also decided to order some chicken wings, and they ended up being some of the best chicken wings of my life. Afterwards, we were ready to head back to Sentosa Island, but were met with the daily rain showers.
So we were supposed to go to Siloso Port, but it started raining, and I don't know if you can hear it, but it's really strong. The rain showers here are pretty epic because we are here in the monsoon season. Apparently December is actually one of the rainiest days.
The rain lasted longer than we expected, so we went back indoors and found ourselves a casino. Unfortunately, because we didn't have a passport on us, we couldn't visit the casino for free. So in Singapore, locals have to pay to enter a casino, but tourists can enter for free. I should mention that the most popular attraction on Sentosa Island is actually Universal Studios. We were not planning on entering the park anyways, but as you can see, it really wasn't a great day for people who did want to visit. Fortunately, right next to the entrance to the park, there is something called Malaysian Food Street, and this place was really fun. We walked around and looked at all the food, but at that moment I was really craving for some chendol because I could not imagine visiting Singapore without trying chendol.
So since it's raining so much, we decided to get ourselves some Penang chendol, which is really famous here. So you have pieces of pandan jelly, some red bean, I think there's some coconut cream. There's a base made of shaved ice down here. And this must be brown sugar, I think, with some maybe gula melaka.
After this refreshing snack, we stepped outside and thank God the rain had stopped. So it was now time to head towards Fort Siloso, which is located in a different part of the island.
So it finally stopped raining and we managed to make it to the skywalk, which shows like a 360 view around Sentosa Island. And it's pretty nice despite the fact that it's kind of cloudy right now.
In the last video, we went to Fort Canning, and this time we visited Fort Siloso. So Fort Siloso is a decommissioned coast artillery battery in Sentosa. It's a military museum that's free to the public. You can see a bunch of real buildings and underground complexes used by soldiers at the start of World War II.
It says Tunnel Complex 1890 on the sign.
It's not exactly what I expected out of a tropical island day trip, but I do recommend it if you have time because it is quite eye-opening.
Oh, there's an actual helicopter there.
Now the fire direction crew is choosing targets and directing the fire of the guns. The enemy hasn't come by sea as we thought, so they're firing on the oil installations on Kwabena. Hit on oil installation.
And more guns here, and more guns there. Wow, okay. So we are lining up now for some dim sum because this place called Paradise Dynasty has a 40% off discount between 3 to 5 p.m. Between Monday to Fridays.
So Paradise Dynasty is a chain of restaurants in Singapore. I had spotted their beautiful menus a few days prior, and I knew I had to try out their rainbow soup dumplings.
So this is what we ordered for dim sum. So we are starting with the vegetable dumplings.
The vegetable is very special.
Yeah, the vegetables are really good. Very well cooked. And then we have our custard buns, or liu sha bao. How's the inside? Wow, lots of custard here. So this is the reason why we came. So there's a total of 8 colorful rainbow soup dumplings, and every single one of them have a different flavor.
As you can see on this menu, every color has a different flavor. My personal favorite was probably the black truffle, although the original one was really good as well. The dumpling skin were thin and dainty, the filling was flavorful, and there was a perfect ratio of soup to filling, just the way we like them.
Oh, it's very hot. And there's already like a lot of soup bursting out of that soup dumpling. Oh, it's yummy. A lot of soup, right? So we're almost done eating our soup dumplings, but I will just show you how much soup there is. I don't know if you can see it, but look at all this soup. Now the feast continues with some tantan noodle on this side, and the color is really fantastic. There's some peanut bits over here. There's also big wontons.
Big wonton soup with noodles.
Well, I hope we didn't order too much because now we have some radish pastries and of course some spicy wontons as usual because I absolutely love some good spicy wontons. This radish cake is incredible. Very crispy skin outside, and the daikon radish inside is just really high quality. And no, we are not done with dim sum, spring rolls, and 2 orders of shengjianbao, so pan-fried soup dumplings. They look a bit different than the ones we have usually in China, so should be interesting.
So much soup. Oh, so much soup.
Wow. And the final part now, we have the red bean pancake. This is a pumpkin pastry. And so we have 3 parts to our dessert, and we are extremely full.
So this incredible feast would have been quite expensive if we didn't have the 40% discount. So it's definitely worth it to go during those special hours if you want a smaller bill. So somehow, just after a few hours, we had enough stomach room to get a late dinner and went back to the amazing Satay Street at Lau Pa Sat Hawker Center. We of course ordered our favorite item there, which were the grilled prawns. That was the perfect ending to a busy day, because on the following day we headed to the more local and traditional neighborhoods of Singapore to get a glimpse of what old Singapore looked like. We also visited the famous Cloud Forest and Flower Dome, and we'll tell you which one we think is worth it and which one is not worth it.